How do you know when to delegate in your real estate investing business? Whether you're doing wholesaling or flipping or long-term rentals or short-term rentals, key is delegation, right? You get to the point where you're overworked and maybe you're overpaid or paid just right. We're never overpaid, really. But in my opinion, I feel like you need to get to the point where delegation is maximized so that you can have the life that you want. And that could be with travel for you. It could be different luxuries in life and owning different things, whatever that means for you, whatever that luxury is for you. But you want luxury in life. And if you're working all the time, do you really have a good quality, luxurious life? No. If you love working all the time, you still need to give yourself some time to grow and just do the things that you really want to do. So how do you get there? Well, I feel like you need to be 90 days away from delegating yourself out of a job unless you truly like that role and you find joy in it. So let's say you're starting a flipping business, you flip 20 homes a year, you got to the point 2 years later, you do everything from working with the contractors and finding the homes and listing the property. Maybe you're also maybe you're also an agent, you're listing your own properties, and then you're doing your own QuickBooks and financing. Well, you gotta understand, like, you're scaling, you're trying to scale, and you really need people to work with you. So think about your hourly rate. And I'm not gonna do random math here, but let's just say you're making 6 figures and your hourly rate is out the roof. Maybe you're making $250 an hour. There again, like I said, I'm not gonna do math here, but if you're making that kind of money, if you base it based on the numbers of hours that you're working, based on the yearly income, and there's 3 or 4 roles, or maybe let's just say there's 1, possibly 2. There's roles in your business that you don't like, and you can find somebody to replace you in that role for $25 an hour, if that's the going rate, then why wouldn't you hire somebody and edify them and build them up and be a leader for somebody who really just wants to work a job? They don't want to be an entrepreneur. There's people that are so comfortable being persons that love working as employees, that don't want the responsibilities that you and I would as an entrepreneur. So if you're not finding joy or life in the work that you're doing per se, then why wouldn't you delegate? Find somebody that can do that role just as good as you, if not better, and pay them for it. And yeah, Brandon, that might take off your monthly income, and maybe you're not gonna make as much each year. But guess what? Think about how many hours you get back. So let's just say it's accounting, finance. You hate doing QuickBooks, but you're doing 20 homes a year and all these Home Depot phone calls and all of these things are going through your books month in, month out, week by week, day by day. And it's like 100 entries per month, and it takes you 5 hours a week to just input them. And it's a drag on you. So 5, 10, 15, 20. What is 20 hours worth for a part-time employee or contractor to sit at home and do the books for you? And now you get 20 hours of working hours back in your work week. For the month. What can you do with an extra 5 hours a month? Dude, you can do so much. Maybe your skill set is finding homes. If you got 20 hours a month, 5 hours a week, how many more homes can you find? Or maybe your skill set is working with people, working with contractors, and that's what gives you joy. Now you can be out there and manage your projects more efficiently. Now that means that they're getting done quicker, and you can sustain a little bit more homes in for the year, as well as maximize more profitability, which more than offsets the person that you're hiring. So why wouldn't you do that? Here's what I want to recommend, and I said it in the beginning. You want to find somebody to do the jobs that you don't enjoy. And if somebody can do it for a lot less than what you're getting paid hourly, there again, going back to the maybe hypothetical number, you're making $250 an hour, but you got a role that's robbing you 5 hours a week, or a role that's robbing you X hours a week, but you can find somebody to do it for $15, $20, $25 an hour, why wouldn't you do that to get back your time so that you can do the things you love? If you have an opinion, go ahead and comment below. I actually read all the comments and respond to them. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want more REI Society information.